Why does a covert narcissist reject attempts to improve the relationship? We're going to talk about what this question says about you and about them in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify the impact that they're having on your life, and then turn that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you are notified of each and every video. Today we're talking about why a covert narcissist rejects attempts to improve the relationship. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Here your relationship has taken a terrible turn, maybe even come to an end, and you've heard or discovered that your partner is a covert narcissist. Maybe you're thinking, that doesn't sound so bad. Covert can't be as bad as overt. Maybe you're thinking, we can work on this. We can solve this problem. We can put this relationship back together. Maybe you take on almost a cheerleader kind of approach, like we can do this, and imagine the cheerleader Herky at the end. You start reading, you start learning, you find a couples counselor. You commit to regular communication, being open and honest about your feelings. Time and again, you try. And time and again, the covert narcissist rejects any and all of your attempts to improve the relationship. You're left struggling to understand why. A covert narcissist is not emotionally healthy, has no concept of healthy relationships, and does not want one. It really is that simple. A covert narcissist wants and needs just two things. First, narcissistic supply, which is typically obtained through devaluing you or obtained through the flying monkeys by devaluing you. Or two, preservation of their persona, their idealized self, and their made-up version of reality. The covert narcissist does not care about a healthy relationship. If they did, they wouldn't lie and manipulate, gaslight, and more. Since their goal is not a healthy relationship, what is there to work out? If you are no longer someone who gives them the most narcissistic supply for the least effort, or someone who believes their idealized self and their false narrative are true, then you are no longer a good fit for them. And though their two primal needs are typically subconscious and out of their awareness, they know this with every fiber of their being. The relationship is over. There is nothing to work on. Now let's explore what's going on with you. You've been led to believe several false premises. First, that everyone is capable of healthy relationships. They aren't. Even if a covert narcissist wanted a healthy relationship, they are not capable. Relationships take work. While relationships do take work, to an emotionally dependent victim who has been trained to take the blame for everything, this is understood as, I am solely responsible for making this relationship work. That is simply untrue. It takes two. When you're with a covert narcissist, they give the world the impression that they are the most loving, caring, best partner. And when you struggle with the relationship, it's you that appear very high maintenance. That is by design. They are sabotaging you and the relationship to devalue you. They are also sabotaging themselves and their own happiness out of intense internal shame. There are two sides to every story. With healthy people, this is totally true. Not true with a covert narcissist. There is your side, and then there's whatever version of the truth suits them today. Once you've been gaslit long enough, your side becomes their version of the truth, and the story is false. Maybe they are not a covert narcissist, or maybe they can change. Neither is true. You can beat your head against the wall for years trying to improve the relationship, but that simply isn't going to happen. A covert narcissist is unable to change. Here's what you can do. Improve your relationship with yourself. You've allowed the covert narcissist to devalue you. By blaming yourself, taking responsibility for their actions, denying your emotional needs, and not setting or enforcing boundaries, you have devalued yourself. That's a tough pill to swallow, yet it's required in order to heal. You have complete control over improving your relationship with yourself, and you so deserve it. If this video resonates with you, type "I deserve it" in the comments. Then like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you know that you're ready to move from narcissist victim to narcissist survivor, I invite you to download my free guide to get on my weekly newsletter list at narclesslife.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.